Not everybody wants to be told they're wrong. In fact, probably if someone tells you that what you did was wrong, your first reaction would probably be to be defensive. In some instances, some people might react even violently. How dare you tell me that? What right have you? And that's probably the reason why, in this age of political correctness, people refuse to tell someone when they are wrong. When you witness someone doing something wrong, you try to be, respectful. Some people will say that, and just be quiet, hush, hush. And you'd think that's what the apostles would do, or that when they say something that the people disagree with or point out something that was wrong, that the reaction would be negative. That the person or the people who they would say did something wrong would react negatively. But it's quite the opposite that happened. When after Pentecost, Peter and his companions went down and told people that the one that they crucified became Lord, their Messiah, Christ. And you would think, how dare you tell that to us, Peter? He's a nobody. But because Peter did not agree to that, because Peter refused to go with the flow, instead decided to do what is right, which is to bring Christ to people. He courageously talked about Jesus, and the reaction was very different. Instead of being violent or reacting negatively, the people converted and asked Peter, "What are we to do? We didn't know that what we did was so wrong. How can we correct it? How can we make amends? How do we renew ourselves?" Brothers and sisters, like I said, in this day and age of political correctness, which I don't agree with, we might be afraid to speak out when something's wrong. We might be thinking in ourselves, maybe they will think that I'm such a bad person, or how dare I meddle with their lives. But how will we know? When you see something wrong, you are called to be a witness for Christ and say what is wrong. Maybe the person just needs someone to tell them, to point out the wrong that they did. But they will never find out if you are the one that God asks to do that and you refused. We don't have to be a preacher. We don't have to be eloquent. We just have to speak the truth. It's not that difficult. We just have to do it.